back on track.
Thanks, Alan. And? Leanne and Russ, hand in hand, you enter marriage. Side by side, you boldly step out together on this new journey, united in purpose and sustained by your faith in one another. The hand you freely give to each other is both the strongest and the most tender part of your body. In the years ahead, you will need both strength and tenderness. Be firm in your commitment. Don't let your grip become weak. And yet, be flexible as you go through change. Don't let your hold become intolerable. Strength and tenderness, firm commitment and flexibility. Of such is a marriage made. Also, remember that you do not walk this path alone. Don't be afraid to reach out to others when together you face difficulty. Other hands are there for you, those of your friends and family. To accept their outstretched hand is not an admission of failure, but an act of love. For behind us, underneath us, around us all, are the outstretched arms of the love that defines us as your community. As you walk this path together, remember that it is the nature of love to create, and that a marriage is itself something which has to be created. If we commit ourselves to one person for life, this is not, as many people think, a rejection of freedom. Rather, it is the summoning of courage to move into a love which is not possession, but participation. When love is participation, then the marriage that you co-create will blossom into a dynamic union of growth and happiness. For love is not merely staring into each other's eyes. It is standing together, united in purpose, gazing in the same direction. Leanne and Russ, your task is to talk, to listen, and to grow. To talk, because one must share of oneself to communicate with the other. To listen, because what the other has to say matters deeply. To grow in dignity, each following along the paths that are his or hers to follow. Becoming all that each is capable of becoming, while giving the other supporting love. To grow in love, this is the crown of marriage. To grow in the love of life, the love of growth, and the love of becoming. The love which gives courage, which does not cling, but bestows freedom, which does not hold back, but makes bold for growth, which stands fast in disappointment and sorrow, which endures through frustration and pettiness, and which is confirmed by an answering love. Leanne and Russ, the love I have seen you show for each other thus far gives me great hope that your journey will be smooth and that your marriage will be fulfilling. You have set yourself on this road. You have chosen to walk it together. Thus will you make a happy, healthy, enduring marriage. Leanne and Russ are grateful that each of you could be here on this most momentous of days. They consider all of you to be among those who have loved and supported them in their life journey to this verdant mountain valley. Together you make up their chosen community. As a symbol of the forging and strengthening of this community, they ask that you take a moment to offer greetings and peace to those around you with a handshake or a hug or a word of introduction, or all of those things. So rejoice in each other's fellowship, for today is truly a day of celebration.